Hi, what's up guys? I'm Sher and I am Steven Universe Trash, and boy do I have a story for you. Back to the Barn was just an animation dream. I absolutely loved it. So basically what happened in this episode was that Pearl and Peridot were fighting. And I'm not going to go super deep into it because honestly you're just going to have to watch it because this video is going to just be all about me talking about why this episode was so amazing and why I love Rebecca Sugar and everything she does with Steven Universe. Basically, Peridot believed that Pearl was just a pearl. She wasn't anything special. She didn't have any special abilities. She was just there to look pretty because apparently that's what pearls were on Homeworld. And it's so great to learn information about Homeworld, and it's really funny. It's so funny because a lot of people online, on Tumblr, would always say, you know, she's just a pearl, and that she was probably like a servant back at Homeworld. And I didn't believe them. I was like, it's not that deep. She's just a pearl. Like, it's just something you say. And then it was on TV, and it was canon, and I was like, holy frickin' shizzballs. Like, I really didn't think it was going to go there. And I thought just because of who Pearl is, she was going to like break down and cry and be really upset by the fact that, you know, Peridot said that to her, but instead she got mad and she was like, you know what, I'm really awesome, I'm really smart, and I know how to build a drill to get to the cluster, which is basically what the whole episode was supposed to be about. Basically what the episode was supposed to be about was Peridot and Pearl learning how to make a drill to get down to the bottom of the earth, the core of the earth, better yet, but their like egos were just fluctuating so strongly that they just decided, you know what, we're going to build robots. Well, Steven decided for them. They're going to build robots to see who would be able to lead the mission team about building the drill. Pearl's like, I'm just as good as any Peridot. I can build and do other stuff that wasn't necessarily canon for me in Homeworld, and Peridot's like, no, you can't, you're a pearl, you're just meant to look pretty, you can go away now. So basically they did this entire competition just so they could say, you know what, I'm smarter, I'm braver, I can build stuff better. And I also found out that Peridot was a part of kindergarten. Like, she was one of the main people who knew how to like do kindergartens and stuff. And Pearl had been at war for thousands of years trying to get Earth's independence from Homeworld, which I've never heard the Homeworld War versus Earth put that way, which was super cool because like I always was like, oh yeah, they went to war. I never really thought of the war as a big deal. I literally always thought the war was just probably the crystal gems and maybe a few other gems that died out during the war, and then like against Homeworld, like maybe like 5 different other gems. Like, I literally did not see it as anything like super serious. But now I'm kind of just like, what really was it? I need to know more. And it really kind of sucks that the whole show is from Steven's point of view because of the fact if Steven doesn't know something, we don't know something. But basically this whole episode, like, there was a message to this episode, and I love episodes with messages. You do not have to follow your stereotype. You can do anything anyone else can do. But you know the best part of this episode was? Pearl punched Peridot straight in the face. That was glorious, and I was literally screaming at my television. I literally screamed at my television. It was the most beautiful thing I think I've seen on the entire show. And then Peridot's face kind of just like got fatter, like right here on the cheek, because she got her square in the face, dog. I was like, in the end, Peridot actually won the battle to see who would be able to master the drill team, but because she hurt Pearl, the crystal gems didn't care, and she was like, praise me, and they were like just looking at Pearl like, oh my god, are you okay? Do you feel alright? Let's take care of you, let's make you better. And she was like, why aren't you praising me? I won. And Garnet's kind of like, welcome to Earth. That's what happens here on Earth. It's not really about winning or losing like how it was on Homeworld. And I just want to know more about Homeworld. Oh my god. The thirst for knowledge is so real. Literally. All I want to know is about Homeworld. So I think this is probably going to be my favorite episode. And I only have 2 favorite episodes, which is honestly Arcade Mania and probably Back to the Barn. This episode was really good. And we learned a little bit more about Homeworld. We learned a little bit more about Peridot, how she's really egotistical and really like thinks she's above anyone who isn't the same as her, I guess. And we also learned more about Pearl. Pearl seems so much stronger this season. After the whole Sardonyx week, she was kind of portrayed as, you know, weak and insecure and not really able to love herself. And now Peridot just totally like talks smack about her, and she was like, you know what, you can't do that because I may be a Pearl, but I'm not just a Pearl. I am more than a Pearl. And I think that's such amazing character development. And a lot of times you don't see that in cartoons. But this one just breaks every single barrier there ever was in cartoons, because you can literally watch her come from a person who kind of thirsts for Garnet's attention and love and to be a part of that kind of love, to being able to love herself. And she's also spending more time with Amethyst, and they're not arguing like at all, and they're giving each other hugs and looking at each other. There's so much Pearlmethyst in this episode. If you really look at it, like, you'll just be like, oh my god. So I guess I have nothing more to say. I barely even talked about what actually happened in the episode because I'm just so busy talking about how amazing Pearl is. Because the thing is, it's like, I've always loved Pearl. She is the most amazing creature I've ever seen. And she's very comical to me. And I see a lot of myself in her because she is so easily like frazzled and jumpy and very passionate. And she has so much knowledge, and I guess she kind of really prides herself in that because, like she said, just pearls. They're just there to look pretty. She probably went against the code as like, and just started learning and started fighting. That's probably, I have this headcanon in my head now, that's probably how she met Ruby and Sapphire and the whole team, because she went against the code and she started learning and being adventurous and things of that sort. And I'm just, oh my god, there's so much information running through my head right now. It's so many ideas. Wow, this episode has just opened up so many walls and doors for me. I love Rebecca Sugar. This is just the whole Crooniverse. I love you guys. Oh my god. I wish you guys could see like my thought process right now. Oh my god. Okay guys, well I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to. I would honestly love if you left comments below because I love having conversations about the show, because no one else that I know is really as into it as I am, because I'm a little obsessive, obviously. So I will see you guys next time. Bye!